Joining us, head coach of the Cavaliers, Jamie Cluesman. Her team returns to South Atlantic Conference play Wednesday at Tex Turner Arena against the Rail Splitters of LMU. Coach, before we talk about the Rail Splitters, pretty big milestone we need to touch on. Caitlin Ross, eighth player in program history to reach 1,500 career points. And it's almost like every game we could talk, on end about her accomplishments, but this one's a pretty big one.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. It's just a testament to her work ethic, trusting her teammates trusting her. She doesn't score that ball or score that many points without her teammates. So, her teammates have to get some of the credit. And I feel like Caitlin does a great job of letting them know that as well. Because they know in return she's gonna lead them in assist as well. So just proud of Caitlin, like always. It's thankfully for us, we still have quite a few games with her. So just excited to see how far she can take her scoring record. Um, and just hopefully she enjoys the moment because she is a special player and those special players only come around once every 10, 15 years. So we don't take any opportunity for granted when it comes with Caitlin, and we're going to praise her and give her flowers and everything um, day in and day out because of what she's done for her program and for me as a coach. So just thankful for her and her consistency and her fully buying into our program, our culture, and just embracing the whole student athlete while she's been here. So incredibly proud of her, and like I said, just thankful that she's in our program.
Second most offensive rebounds you've had all year down at Winston-Salem State. You grabbed 18 offensive rebounds. You just couldn't get the ball to go to the basket.
Yeah, it was frustrating, but I felt like majority of our shots that we took, with the exception of maybe 4 or 5, were selfish shots or rush shots. So as a coach, I can't be upset about the shot selection. It's just there was a lid on the hoop, and we couldn't throw in the ocean. But I felt like we continued to battle. We didn't give up. We were resilient. Um, and Winston-Salem, they're a good team. They're super athletic. They're physical. I feel like the officials let us play a little bit more than what our officials do in our conference. So it was a little bit of an adjustment period, early in the first half, but I felt like our girls adapted, and if we even make 2 shots, we win the game. So overall pleased with the play. Hopefully we don't shoot that bad again the rest of the year. Hopefully we got it out of our system and we can move forward with it.
53-51 setback down there against the Rams of Winston-Salem State. You're going now to LMU. They're off to their best start to the season in 7 years, 10-1 on the year, tied for first place in the league with Catawba. Not a lot of UVA-wise teams have had success going to Harrogate and playing. You've won back-to-back games at Tex Turner Arena, so you've had some success there. Talk about that, and hopefully the success you've had there, your players can build on that and get this thing turned around.
Yeah, I feel like going down there, we need to play with a chip on our shoulder. I feel like they have more to lose right now. That they're tied in that first place spot, and they've got Catawba coming up soon. So we know like their focus is going to be on them as well. But Devin Carter's done a great job with the players that he has now. Their offensive system is a little bit different than what we've seen in a sense. But I feel like they act as a unit. They share the ball extremely well. They have great spacing offensively. So, we just have to buy into sticking to our shell principles, but also we've got to limit their 3-point shooting. I feel like they're very good in the paint and they're very good outside the 3-point line. So if we can force them to play a little bit of a mid-range game, I like our odds.
Well, you led into where I was going with this. Your team has had great success rebounding the basketball this year. And a lot of times when 3-point shots come, it's off offensive rebounds. LMU 10th in the country and made 3-pointers per game at almost 9. The importance of limiting the rail splitters to 1 shot and not giving up those open 3-pointers.
Yeah, it's huge. It's obviously one of our keys going into the game. We know how well they shoot the ball. They shoot extremely well at home as well. So, we just have to, like I said, stick to our principles. Ball side, we can't be gambling and helping on drives. We got to stay out on shooters, let our help side come from the weak side, and just make sure we're reacting on the fly of the ball and we're there when they catch it and contest shots. If they hit tough contested shots, then there's not much else that we can do. So we're just gonna, like I said, pay attention to personnel, know who we want to keep the ball out of their hands, and hopefully try to force someone who's not used to putting up a lot of points to beat us.
You hit on some of it, but keys to victory against LMU.
I mean, you said it earlier, the importance of rebounding. That's going to be huge going into it. And then I talked a little bit about it. We want to prevent the 3-point shots and limit their paint touches. So try to force them to a little bit of that mid-range game. And lastly, we just have to act as a unit ourselves. We need to make sure we're having good spacing offensively. We're sharing the ball, and just playing with a chip on our shoulder and being excited to play another game. So.
Tip-off from Tex Turner Arena at 5:30. You can listen live on FM 92.5 WLSD or online at WLSDradio.com. Coach, thanks for the time, and we'll see you down in Harrogate.
Sounds good. Thank you.